JayShway, it's JayShway, and this game combines both of probably my favorite kinds of horror inspiration, Junji Ito and Lovecraft. I know! The past few months there's been this patient. She was a victim of an abduction as well as a bizarrely unnatural homicide. Normally she wouldn't be in our jurisdiction, but during her rescue she attacked the police and tried to escape numerous times, which led to her being placed in our care. Then there's her behavior. Family members reported that she was acting differently. Total personality change. She's never provided any clear answers on what happened. Oddly, she suddenly made a request stating that she was finally willing to talk. They put me in charge of her interrogation. I felt it'd be a good idea to ask the police for any evidence they were willing to share with me, given her history of being uncooperative with questioning. Thankfully, they'll let me have a binder containing some of the evidence they've collected. Not all of it, granted, but hopefully it'll be enough to finally get the truth of what happened.
Okay, I'm ready. Could you bring the patient in?
Bring him in.
Now, before we get started, can you give me your name for the record, please?
Oh, you'd be scarier.
Yeah, sure. It's, Heather.
Hi,
My
Heather.
name's Heather.
Does that rhyme with leather? Yes or no? Oh. Okay, Heather. Not off to a good start.
That's not what it says in your patient record.
Oh, right. Heather's, just a nickname of mine.
You just
It's
testing
Darcy.
me?
Sorry for the confusion.
You aren't from around here, are you? Could you tell me what state?
State? Sure.
This one better be right,
Pennsylvania.
Darcy. Why is date of birth? Why is that crossed out? Bishop was a victim of abduction. During her rescue, she acted out and assaulted the police, heavily injuring a few officers. She was planned to be held temporarily while being given therapy, but after numerous attempted escapes and continued attacks on people around her, she was committed to this facility. The patient has proven to be not completely honest with doctors, okay? And the patient seems to be no indication that she has known disorders. Rather, her constant lying is in order to hide something. Due to her frequent violent outbursts and escape attempts, she has been confined to a wheelchair during any and all activities. Upon entering the premises, officers found one living victim in the body of an unidentified individual. Judging by the state of the two, it's estimated that they have been here for just a few hours. The surviving victim had been restrained to a chair. She was conscious and cognizant, but would not answer questions. The body of the unidentified girl was discovered just a few feet from the survivor. Both individuals arrived at the same time based on the state of their clothing. The body was in a natural state. The entire body, including limbs, was twisted and deformed, and was in the state of closely resembled late stages of decomposition. The identity has yet to be determined due to these factors. 2 police casualties due to severe injuries. A Virginia ID was found on the scene. Virginia, huh?
The police report says you're from Virginia, though.
I'm
Oh,
astute, Darcy.
sorry. I always get Pennsylvania and Virginia mixed up, you know? 'Cause they are so close.
Oh, no,
Are you talking to
totally.
me of your own volition?
Yeah, of course. I just wanna give my side of the story.
You be honest with me, Darcy. You can be honest with me. Proceed to next. Wait. Can I do this? No? Why not? Not completely honest with doctors. Kind of a contradiction. Alright, proceed to the next question.
Alright, thanks for that information. It's just a formality for the records.
Yeah, it, seemed that way.
Now, we don't have all the time in the world, so I won't bother you with going over the details. To keep it short, I need to ask you some questions about the university and your abduction.
University, okay.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead.
Do you
As
know
I'm
about
sure
the abduction?
You remember, you requested this meeting. The police have provided me with a binder containing some of their evidence, which I'll be using to make sure you're taking this discussion seriously. They told me that you were quite uncooperative during initial questioning. It's just to make sure.
Yeah. That makes sense. Thank you for, agreeing to this.
Okay. So, first of all,
Theory.
could you tell me a bit more about your experience at
What if
university?
the 2 girls
Yeah.
merged?
Yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University, which is where I went to. It was,
Harvard?
fine. It's not as if my grades were bad or anything. I got on well, I guess. until the
abduction you're confused
abduction,
about.
of course.
Oh crap! Dr. Her, please. Oh my god, 12 pages. Oh! Oh my god! Yeah, don't get distracted. What happened to his daughter, claiming that Harvard failed to. Yeah, sure.
It's a fairly big university, with lots of fields and classes. What did you major in?
My major? Well, I took a bachelor's degree, so I took a lot of classes that weren't part of it. But
Management.
it was, management.
Management. Oh, student Darcy was abducted, where she was later found in a police station chair and unidentified human corpse. Contemplating matters. Darcy herself was shortly arrested for assaulting officers. To act like this, blame the university for no doubt letting her hang around bad crowds with this, I imagine, to be little oversight from staff. Front desk student named. Darcy submitted a complaint from the front desk about a student named Heather Baker. Both are currently paired together in an assignment for Professor Murphy's anthropology class. Heather is stating she seemed more interested in me than the assignment. Darcy has said that assumes Heather is just trying to be friendly and make small talk, but finds some of the questions unnerving. So I want to say these two girls merged. Went to say that she didn't report this directly to the professor because she yeah, literature.
Your college records state that you majored in literature.
Uh-oh. I guess that was just
But
a
she
mistake.
said Heather's.
Yeah, no, I
So
majored
yeah,
in literature.
this is Heather.
My head's just kind of all over the place, you know?
Did you make any friends during your time at university? Any strong relationships with
Anyone
anyone?
named
I
Heather?
mean, of course, I had a couple of friends. Are you asking if I had a boyfriend or something? I never really had any strong relationships
acquaintances.
with anyone, to be honest.
Oh
Mostly
yeah,
just,
I haven't read anything about friends or a
acquaintances.
boyfriend yet. So, oh, James Murphy. James is an anthropology professor at Harvard University who's not shown up for work in quite some time and has failed to report these absences in the university. Neither the police nor university staff have been able to get in touch with him, and search his home hasn't yielded any results. They reported seeing lights from an abandoned house. Decided to investigate. Approached the house. Car parked. According to the witness statement, the witness couldn't get a clear view of the people coming from the car. They did report that they heard what sounded like a girl calling for help, and could apparently see one of the figures try and cover her mouth, dragging her into the house. After seeing this, the witnesses headed straight home, taking around 15 to 30 minutes, and immediately called 911 to report the event. Abduction of Darcy Widow, the homicide as of yet until a female victim. It is thought that... Oh! We don't know who the unidentified female victim is. Dangerous. Sent to Heather. Alright, I was able to get my hands on plane tickets or flights 5 days from now. I would rather not risk staying here long after what happened. Whatever you have planned with her, I suggest taking care of in the next few days, and fast. When we've taken care of any loose ends, we'll make our exit out of state. Oh my god. I can only hope I'm just dead. Any alternatives to too chilling to consider. All I can offer are my deepest apologies for what I've done. The one that forced my hand on these awful deeds made me feel as if I had no choice but to follow orders. I wish I could tell you everything, but even just writing this is a great struggle. I can only say this. It wasn't my choice. I hope to make this right. Yes, hold on to this like your life depends on it. If you have the misfortune of confronting them, it may just aid you. Okay, no boyfriends. Continues to mention... Yeah, okay. So, I'm assuming no boyfriend.
Can you think of any reason why you might have been abducted?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm rich or anything. My parents don't make too much money, so I can't imagine they wanted something like a ransom or anything.
Can I mean, I don't know if there's any contradiction there. Oh my god. Discomfort with Heather, maybe? No? Okay, well, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Were you responsible for the death of the other person in that room?
What? No way, of course
No,
I wasn't. Did you
don't get aggressive with
see
me.
what happened to that body? How could I have caused that?
Hey, I'm just as confused. While the witnesses couldn't get a clear view of the people coming through, they did report for help and could apparently see one of the figures try and cover her mouth while dragging her into the house. What? What do you mean? Ah, okay.
When you were abducted, was there another person at the scene with you and the corpse?
It's a little hard to remember, but
Doing the,
I'm pretty sure
kidnapping.
it was just me and the person during the kidnapping.
Yeah? She turning into a tree? What the hell is going on there? Why are there 2 plane tickets, though? Next question.
Damn, something's
What was
just
that?
not right here. It doesn't add up at all, but I just can't see what's wrong. There must be more holes to point out, but... I'm sorry, but I can't continue like this. I'll get someone else to take over. So just wait here.
Ending 4 out of 5. I just couldn't stay there anymore. Thankfully, before I left, I was able to get someone to fill in for me. But it seems as though he had no luck with her either. I was hoping I could return with her with a clear head, but that was never going to happen. Just a few hours after the interview, she was found dead. Their body in the same state as the one at the crime scene. She switched bodies? Oh my god.
Can you think of any reason why you might have been abducted?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm rich or anything. My parents don't make too much money, so...
What did she say about her father? Alan Woodruff continues to mention that he'll be taking on lawsuits alone, citing his own career history as one of Virginia's most successful lawyers.
Isn't your father a
What was
highly
that?
successful lawyer?
Oh, he is, isn't he? Well, I mean, I still wouldn't say that, he makes all that much.
Uh-huh.
Were you responsible for the death of the other person in that room?
What? No way, of course I wasn't.
I still think the
Did
one
you
dragging
see
her,
what happened
that's
to
evidence.
that body? How could I have caused that?
How could you have caused that? Few feet from the survivor. Arrived at the same time. No? Okay, whatever. Next
When
question.
you were abducted, was there another person at the scene with you and the corpse?
It's a little hard to remember.
Yep. So, I mean, that doesn't sound untrue.
This photo of the crime scene
Never mind.
shows a pair of glasses.
Well, you know, lots of people wear glasses just for fashion's sake. They
Uh-huh.
might be non-prescription.
Were you involved in what happened?
Don't get angry with me.
Are you joking? I already told you. How could I have been involved in that?
Most people with no involvement don't attack the police and attempt to escape.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be serious. I was in shock. I had
Uh-huh.
just been abducted and there was a dead body. I wasn't thinking right.
You don't seem to have been doing a lot of thinking right. You're still trying to avoid the police, and even after requesting this meeting, you continue to lie and mix yourself up with another person. Make it make sense, Darcy, if that's even who you are. I'm starting to think you don't even know yourself.
Trying to
Look,
link it
look,
together.
I'm just not in the right headspace. Just give me a moment and I swear I'll tell you everything.
Sorry, but I just don't have time to be led around with lies and excuses. I'll get one of the staff members to take you back to your cell and check back in a week. That should be enough time to get your thoughts straight.
Wait, hold on. I don't have a week.
Don't have a
I need
week.
to talk to you now.
I'm sorry, but our time is up.
She needs to
I
switch with
can't
someone.
let you leave.
What? What the hell is going on?
Sorry, but I don't have much time before it finds me. I need
What?
you right here, right now.
What exactly are you?
Well, I guess there's not much point in hiding it. I'm not exactly human. I suppose you
true.
could call me
Kind of guess
an
that.
entity. One using this body to hide in your world. I'm losing control of my grasp on this reality, though, and I need your help to fix it.
Why would I help you? You're hiding in someone.
You mentioned something trying to find you. What's trying to find you?
Where I'm from, there are powerful beings that even I'm hesitant to describe.
Well, I don't know your
that
power,
even
so...
something like me shouldn't bother. But I did. And now it's after me. And I'm not just going to let it take me. So I'm hiding from it.
There's gotta be a more efficient way. Hiding from it. Oh, whoa. Reading this means that you have now trapped in that thing's pocket reality. It won't let you leave it until it gets what it wants. And if you refuse to do it, it will result in the end of all life as we know it. However, after rigorous research, I can say that there is a third option. First, you need to have a symbol present during the event, then try to find ways to contradict the entity as best you can. I couldn't explain why, but for some reason being confronted seems to break its hold just enough for the symbol to reveal a 4-word code phrase. When all 4 words are revealed to you, say them aloud directly to it. Godspeed and best of luck to you. Okay, so an entity is chasing you. No, not that? Okay. See you next question.
What was the real reason behind your relationship with the professor?
He was just someone that knew about the world and was willing to help me. I can't afford to get caught. It's a far greater issue than you think.
He's talking about the awful deeds he's done. Like what you're doing to me. You have no choice in what you were doing. Like what this thing is doing to me. It's trying to convince me that there is no option.
The professor's confession says something quite different.
Alright, so I had to do a bit of coercing. But still, he helped me prepare for rituals and events, as well as other things.
Is that one letter?
I needed his help. I had to be assertive.
Where is the professor now?
He is no longer in this reality.
Oh.
He was taken to another.
Oh.
He screwed up during the last event while setting something up. Not sure if he can get back or not.
Whoa, what? James Murphy, semi-first James is an anthropology professor at Harvard University. Is not showed up for work in quite some time. Oh. Okay, so it's in a different order now? It is. Yeah, I mean, he could be. I don't know how I contradict that. Can I do the symbol? No? There's no way I can contradict that. I don't know what she's talking about.
What was the actual reason
Was that
for this
wrong?
abduction?
I wouldn't call it an abduction. No one was forced into it. It was just a ritual to help maintain my control and keep me hidden.
Yeah, but then there's that story about you dragging the other girl in. This one.
We have a witness who testified otherwise.
That's, well, I was
Got
losing
you.
control of my body. I needed to be handcuffed so I could be taken care of. That's all. A misunderstanding.
Uh-huh.
So what happened to that body?
We ran out of time during the event. The being I'm hiding from,
The hunter.
got to her. And well, you see why I'm on the run.
But I don't know what she's talking about. So what? Like an involvement from some other being? How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to contradict that? Oh, there's 4. Or there's 2 out of the 4. Next question.
Why? Was there a third person at the event anyway?
It was just something the professor decided at the last minute.
No.
No reason for her to be there at all.
Did you
No!
even know who that classmate was?
Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students.
I didn't mean to
I've
skip
got
that
no
one.
idea who she might be, to be honest. Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest.
Oh, this one?
These records seem to show that you two did a
Yeah.
class assignment together. Plus, there was the confusion over names earlier. You called yourself Heather at first.
Ooh.
Are you serious?
Ooh.
How is this remotely important? Were you not listening when I said we don't have a lot of time?
I was
Listen,
listening.
We are out of time. I'll need you to
Ah.
recite this incantation to hide me
Dang
from the
it.
hunter.
I skipped that one.
Line.
This is crucial. If the hunter gets me, it will have an opening into this world. It will destroy all life as you know it. No question. Hiding me will save the world. So I trust you know the right choice here.
Mm.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There is no other way. You have to make the decision.
Nope, I'm going to examine my binder instead. Oh, I have some time here. I think it has something to do with this.
I suppose an action is a choice of its own.
Sorry,
Whoops.
but this is just too much to handle all at once.
What are you gonna do with me?
Well, at least I won't be alone in the inevitable suffering.
Is that a hunter? Hi. Yeesh. I only lasted a scant few seconds, but I remember the horror that I let into our world. Oh shit. Whatever thing I interrogated was, it was telling the truth about one thing. The being that hunted it was so much more powerful than it was. The worst part wasn't the agonizing pain of my body being devoured by that thing, or even the lingering thoughts of whether I'd be suffering like this forever. No, the worst part was that I could vividly hear the billions of people screaming in torment as they met the end I'd mistakenly unleashed on them. Fun!
Why? Was there a third person at the event anyway?
It was just something.
Yeah, this
the
one has to be a
professor
lie.
decided at the last minute. No reason for her to be there at all.
Oh! Hi. It's terrifying. Here.
This email seems to say it
Email.
was planned in advance.
Well, Look, why are we talking about this third person?
Uh-huh.
They aren't important.
Uh-huh.
Can't you see there are
Sure.
bigger things going on right now?
You know
Did you
what?
even know who that classmate was?
Oh.
Nobody important. Probably just one
And
of
this
the
is the fourth
professor's
lie.
students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest.
And there's the final lie.
These records seem to show that you two did a class assignment together.
Mm.
Plus, there was the confusion over names earlier. You called yourself Heather at first.
Are you serious? How is this remotely important? Were you not listening when I said we don't have a lot of time?
I listened.
Listen,
I listened.
we
Two birds
are
with one
out of
stone.
time. I'll need you to recite this incantation
Oh, I'll
to
recite
hide me from the
an
hunter.
incantation.
Lead
line.
This
I
is
can't remember that.
crucial. It will destroy all life.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There's
There is
something else.
no other way. You have to make the decision.
Well, it was a leisure.
According to this,
I can say this.
Chan Ef Fele
Eorb.
Wait, where did you? How do you know that? Oh no. Oh no.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Well, I really hope I just saved us and screwed you.
What? What happened? Is it over?
Hopefully.
Did I do it all right?
Ending 1 of 5. In the end, that thing vanished along with any danger it had caused. I don't know if I made the right call, but I made my choice, and I'm paying for it. After everything that happened during the interrogation, the investigation naturally went on to what happened to the patient. Of course, I was the prime suspect in her disappearance. There's no point telling them what really happened. Who would believe me? Either way, what I said was irrelevant. Now I'm a patient in the very facility I work for. subject to countless interrogations. Stuck in captivity, I'm left to wonder, did I make the right choice, or will that thing return?
Option?
There is no
Alright. If I must.
Alright, fine. I'll say it.
Ew.
Neckline. Kurapathinada.
Yeah, wrong accent.
My thanks to you. How I will pass my punishment.
Yep.
What happened? Why the hell can't I move?
I've done all I can with the patient, but she still refuses to cooperate.
You sound like a robot.
Some time alone, so please don't disturb her. I'll be back with some staff to escort her back to her cell.
This can't be. That's not me. Don't listen to it.
Yeah.
That's
Swapping
not
bodies.
me
Okay.
you're talking to.
Ending 3 of 5. Those were my last words before the pain hit me. A pain too agonizing to even describe. Soon followed by my bones bending like they were made of soft rubber. It felt like my skin was being pulled from every opening possible. My last seconds on Earth were torturous, and all I could think about was whether this is how I would die, or if I would continue to feel this horror wherever this thing was taking me. One more ending.
Forget this. I'll leave them to someone else. I'm taking today off.
I've been looking for this ending for so long. I thought that was just gonna close the game. Ending 5 of 5. Thanks for playing, I guess. So the true ending, or at least learning the truth, is I am still questions and detained. That sucks. Of course, she's gonna die and I get off scot-free, then of course people are gonna suspect me. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I give this definitely an 8 not human girls out of 10. Thank you for making this. I love the concepts. Thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope it made your day just a little bit brighter. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.